afternoon. Welcome to Old Town Mariposa. My name is Bob Borchert, and we are bringing our show to you live from the famous Mariposa Hotel. And I have with me today a very special guest. Debben Beesley is probably one of our town's newest entrepreneurs. Debben, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, sure. I was born and raised here in Mariposa. I was actually even born here in the hospital, one of the last babies to do so. So I feel privileged. And I truly love this town. I chose to stay here and raise my family. And I just love everything about it.
But, the idea of becoming an entrepreneur is kind of, creating your own job. And for a young person, and particularly a young woman, that had to be quite a challenge. Just how did you get to come up with the idea of being in business for yourself?
Well, I've always played around with the idea, and then the opportunity came about for me to do so, and so I just took the challenge and said,
Bit the bullet
and said, today's the day.
Today's the day. And from the standpoint of education, training, you're a graduate of Mariposa High, right?
I sure am, proudly.
And you went to Merced College?
Yes, I did also attend Merced College for a short time.
And you also, you had some real life experience. You worked for
Chansey Resort and Casino, yes, I did. So.
How many years were you over there?
Just over 8 years.
And what did you do at Chansey?
I was the assistant manager of the Players Club department over there as well.
You learned a little bit about the hospitality industry.
Oh, most definitely.
Most definitely. As a new business, you haven't really experienced the summers in Mariposa with our foreign tourists and things like that, but I suspect your experience at Chansey has given you a little bit of preparation for that.
Oh yes, it sure has. So we actually seen quite a few people come through the casino, so I am ready for it this summer. Okay. I'm excited.
Well, maybe we could talk a little bit about your business. Okay. What exactly is YosemiteTreats?
Well, we offer a variety of little treats inside the shop. So we carry the Blue Bunny ice cream brand, and we have 24 flavors, so it is real hand-packed ice cream. And then we also carry frozen yogurt from the Yo Cream, and it is also a high-quality frozen yogurt treat, so it's very delicious. Mm-hmm. And then we do pastries. We have real fruit smoothies, so no syrups or purees are put in there. It's real juice and real fruit. We proudly carry Mariposa coffee as well. And so we have coffee and espresso and all that kind of fun stuff. We're playing around with making some chocolate treats in there as well, like dipped marshmallows and little clusters and all that kind of fun stuff. So we're slowly expanding inside. So if you have a sweet tooth, we are definitely the ones to come and see.
Well, I have a sweet tooth, and as you know, I have frequented your establishment on several occasions.
Yes.
Almost a regular.
Almost.
You learned something rather unique about promotion. Part of the story today is maybe a little bit about our multimedia program and at the high school. Mm-hmm. And they did an ad for you.
They sure did.
I wonder if it's possible if I could get Walt to cue that up.
Sure.
Maybe we could watch it.
Absolutely.
High quality hand-packed ice cream and proudly serving Mariposa coffee. Choose from an abundance of toppings. Indulge in life's sweet treats. Make YosemiteTreats your sweet treat destination.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Walt did a similar ad with us at the Gold Coin. I don't think it was quite the total immersion that you went through, mm-hmm. But maybe we could talk a little bit about that experience.
Sure.
What was it like? How many of the students came into the shop?
There was actually quite a few students that came in, and it was very nice. Everyone was very pleasant. They had a game plan. I felt that it was very smooth. It was a very smooth process. The kids knew exactly what they were doing, and I was very pleased with the outcome of the video. They captured everything I wanted them to.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very pleasing. They asked me in the beginning what my expectations of the video were, and I felt that they met every single one of them.
Okay. Technique-wise, what was it like? I know personally that you and your sister are a bit bashful.
Yes.
How did that work out?
It worked out good. I asked to not be in the video, and I wanted to show more of the product.
Well, that's one way to solve bashfulness, isn't it?
Yes,
And I've not let you off the hook today, have
oh,
I?
yeah. No, but that's okay. Like I said, I was very pleased with the video, and it was very nice.
That video has gotten quite a bit of exposure.
It has.
We have over 2,000 hits.
Yes, I uploaded it to our Facebook page, and then I also uploaded it to our website, and so we've had great reviews on it.
All right.
Yes.
And of course,
So
people are going to be able to watch it on this show as well.
Yes.
So I will try to put a link in there so that we can boost it independent of this.
Oh, great.
You know, dealing with technology is something that well, it's kind of a challenge for business people today, old or young. And we both represent probably both extremes of the spectrum here. But the reality is that technology today, the advertising media, is a real different ballgame.
It is.
And what we're doing here today, what we've worked with the high school, the use of social media and whatnot, it's an incredible challenge, and it's a constantly evolving thing.
Yes.
But it pays off.
It does. Social media is very important, I think, to businesses these days. You have to stay on top of the trends and so forth, and especially with the phones and Yelp and people coming through Mariposa, they like to, see what's out there. And so we were very, like I said, thankful to be considered for the video, and it, like I said, it just turned out really well.
Just a personal note with respect to being a business person, and of course I have the perception, but I'm always curious as to how other people are dealing with the reality. You know, in this economy, in this world, and I'm not talking about Mariposa here, on a grander scale, more people are making their own jobs. Small businesses employs more people than all the big businesses in a national ranking, and I suspect that's pretty true locally as well, by small business definitions. So going out there, creating your own job, it's biting the bullet, going out there and learning and picking it up and actually going and sticking everything on the line. But the realities of actually operating a business, maybe you could talk to me a little bit about how this affects you, how you feel about it.
It is challenging and scary, but rewarding at the same time. Because I am a new business owner, I have all these mixed emotions, but like I said, I'm very pleased that I have done so. I've, buckled down and said, yes, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And so even though we're still working out the kinks and being brand new, I'm glad I did so. I really am. And hopefully we'll continue to be successful and, grow with the business and so forth.
Did any of your high school training prepare you for this kind of entrepreneurial role?
Well, sure, I'm sure it has in probably a lot of different forms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anything you want to add for a young person who is aspiring to create their own job out there? What would be your suggestion?
Your homework, you have to do your homework and really decide whether you want to be an entrepreneur or not. Because
It's a risk.
It is a risk. And so you have to really decide whether you want to be the one to take those risks.
And the other side of it is commitment.
The commitment, yes.
This is not an 8-hour day job, is
No, it is not. No, it is not. I'm there 7 days a week, and I put in well over 10 hours a day in that shop. So, but I'm pleased. I'm happy I did so.
It's rewarding.
It is rewarding.
I can tell you personally from experiences that watching the business that you created succeed, it becomes something unique. And I'm getting the high sign from Walt that he wants to go home. So I think that we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you.
You've been part of my life for what, 30 years?
Yes.
35 years or more?
Mhm.
Ever since you were a young lady. And I won't tell stories, but I want to tell you that I'm really proud of you
Thank you.
and your sister, and I appreciate you coming on the Old Town Show. And for you guys out there, thank you very much for joining us, and see you next time.